Hello, this is the author of The Chemical Matrix. This is going to be the first video I post as a test. Now, I have been teaching chemical engineering and chemistry courses for many years, and often students struggle with the idea of dimensional analysis. So why don't we talk about that? Okay, now I'm going to make up a problem on the spot just to illustrate. So dimensional analysis sounds more complicated than what it is, but the idea is that you're given a problem statement or a question and you're asked typically, what is the quantity of something based on a known quantity in different units than what you're being asked for. What do I mean by this? This is like we're asking for how many eggs are in, let's say 6 dozen. Okay. So let's say we want to figure out how many eggs total do we have, and we're told that we have 6 dozen. Well, what I always advise is you want to follow these rules. 1, start with your known. Okay. And 2, cancel, cancel, cancel. So what you want to do is look at what's available to you. Again, we're told how many eggs are in 6 dozen, right? Okay. That's the problem statement we can work with. All right. What do we know? Well, we're asking how many eggs we have, so that's the unknown. But we do know we have 6 dozen. So let's start with that. So we write down 6 dozen. Okay. Now, what we need to do is cancel out dozen to get to the right number of eggs. Well, we need to figure out, well, what conversion factors can we use to help us get there? Okay. Now, how many eggs are in 1 dozen? 1 dozen equals 12 eggs. Okay, so this is a conversion factor we can use. Now, depending on the problem, what it's asking for, whenever we talk conversion factors, okay, I'll write it down here. All right, whenever we talk conversion factors, that would mean that we're either going to have the fraction as 1 dozen over 12 eggs, or 12 eggs over 1 dozen. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to multiply that fraction times your known in an effort to cancel out the known so that you wind up with the figure that you're looking for. Okay, with the unit that you're looking for. Okay, so let's see, what can we do here? Again, we know we've got 6 dozen. Okay, and we want to cancel out dozen, so I'm going to use this conversion factor, right? 12 eggs over 1 dozen, right? So I want to cancel out dozen, and I have 12 eggs. So here I cancel out dozen, dozen. Okay, and 6 times 12, and let me get my calculator. 6 times 12 is 72. So I realize that my final answer is 72 eggs. Now again, how did we get this? First, we read the problem statement, okay? We know eggs is an unknown, but 6 dozen, that is a known. So we start with our 6 dozen, and we multiply it by our conversion factor, which is 12 eggs per 1 dozen. We're able to cancel out the dozen, and then we multiply, and we have 72 eggs total. I hope this helps. And again, this is our first video on the chemical matrix.